Hey YouTube, welcome to Gaming Indoors. I'm Ali. This is the channel dedicated to helping you design and explore all kinds of games. Mostly indoors, in fact, only indoors. So far, all I've done is board games. I'm rambling, stop. I'm too excited. I'm so excited for the show. This episode, the reason being is because today, finally, today is the day we begin our journey in actually building a game. I've wanted to do this for a very long time, and I've not really felt confident I've got enough knowledge to even start. But that's changed, and it starts today.
What did you say?
And yes, I did say we, but before I explain all that, let me start by explaining how I got to this stage and why I'm doing this now. My journey into game design has been led by some amazing people, both on my videos and out there in my audience. It's because of their knowledge and your knowledge that I've been able to get to grips and have a clear understanding of exactly what's required to build a game. I really do appreciate the feedback I get from you guys. I see tons of really nice, positive, informative comments, and I try my darndest to respond to them every single week. So again, thank you very much for that. But so far, everything I've learnt has been theory. I haven't actually taken any of that and put it into practice myself, which kind of sucks. So I need to sort that out. Today is the start of that journey. I want to take some of that stuff and actually put it into practice, produce something for real. Now, how did I get to this stage? Well, last week I released a video all about capturing or using 10 questions to capture the essence of any game. And when doing so, I realized that not only was I capturing the essence of a game, not only was I being able to record details about any game that I played so I can use it later on, but I was building a structure that I could use to actually create my own games. If I responded to those questions in the right way, I'd have enough there to be able to build the skeleton of a game. My aim is to be able to create a series of videos journeying through the practical design of the game up to a point of being able to share a fully working, printable and testable version of the game. If the idea has legs beyond that, then who knows, maybe we could refine it further and even perhaps publish it in some way. Each video is going to look at a different design question and examine the different variations or possibilities that we could include in our game. I'm going to pick 2 or 3 of them and then offer them up in a vote at the end of the video. You guys just need to choose the one you want, and that's the direction we'll take. I'll include that into the next step of development and we'll go from there. Now, if I started with a completely blank canvas, then I think even trying to decide the genre of game, the theme, the feeling, and some of the basic mechanics would take forever. I think I would get overwhelmed and swamped in responses. So instead, what I've tried to do is find a game that I think we're all familiar with as a source of inspiration, and then use that as a launching pad for a better version, an improved version. I was looking for a game that was simple to play and simple to learn, something that was quick and family friendly, something that didn't involve too much skill perhaps, but had a lot of potential, something that wasn't necessarily locked down in legal battles and rights. I wanted to find something that everyone had played at some stage in their lives. Of course, there is only one game that came to mind.
Drum roll, please. Can anybody guess?
We are going to improve and redesign Snakes and Ladders.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Wait. I know that doesn't sound very exciting. I mean, Snakes and Ladders, right? But that's the point. I want to take what I've learned and try to implement it in improving and enhancing a really dull, monotonous family game. What if we could add strategy and depth and really expand upon the theme? What if we let our imaginations run wild and really get creative with how we implemented this game? It could be
genius, magical, amazing.
Look, maybe it will be a complete failure. I don't know whether this is going to work at all. Maybe we're going to produce a game that's really mediocre. It's not fun to play. It's just a generic clone of every other game out there. But would it be a waste of time?
No.
I'm going to explore all the aspects that I've learned so far, share them on screen, and actually take your feedback to help shape it. As I do that, I, for one, at least will learn a whole bunch of new stuff that perhaps the theory books just don't show. Now, before anyone tries to kill this idea by pointing out that I'm actually infringing all kinds of patent and copyright, I just want to do a quick rundown of exactly what I'm basing this game off of. Now, when I talk about Snakes and Ladders, what I'm talking about is a very ancient and copyright-free game first created in India in the 2nd century AD. What I'm not talking about is any derivative of Snakes and Ladders that came later, such as Chutes and Ladders, which I believe is copyrighted and owned by Milton Bradley. Now, I am still, of course, seeking some legal guidance around this, but I do feel that I can still embrace the spirit of Snakes and Ladders, if nothing else, and use it as a source of inspiration. Look, the truth of it is if we get this game right, then our end result will potentially look nothing like anything that's been produced by a publisher so far. It'll be something novel and new that we've created simply by using that game as inspiration. A family-friendly racing game that involves vertical lifting or height enhancement equipment and maybe potentially some limbless reptilian serpents.
I have had it with these
Whoa, family-friendly channel. So, is this the future for the channel in the next few weeks? Well, no. I'm still going to be bringing you the good stuff, interviews and tips. In fact, I've got some great interviews lined up. Not so much about design, but now beyond design and illustration and legal and production and testing. Oh, there's a ton of good stuff coming. So I am still concentrating on that, but I really want to take an opportunity to make something and use the skills I've picked up last year. Guys, I really am excited about this idea, and it's largely because of you and the feedback that you've been giving me. This is not going to go anywhere if I don't get some responses from you, and I'm really keen that you do share your thoughts and general opinions about the game we produce. I don't intend to do this for money. I want to be quite clear about this. I'm doing it for the experience of building something together that I can then share for free with everyone. I want us to go through the pains of what it takes to produce something live. I'm not going to be precious about my ideas, and I'm being quite open and honest. I want you to be the same if that's possible. And I totally understand it that you may have reservations about whether this is going to fail. But as I've said before, I still regard this as an amazing opportunity to learn. Well, folks, thanks again for watching. Until next time, take care.